the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. He hands it off from the gun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 36.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To pass, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Webb. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary.
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off, and now the offense will take over in good position. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout for Lord.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage. But the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught near the goal No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Bringing it out. It's Clay. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
For Chrissy, think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Here's the second down play. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down. Critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Makes the grab. It's Rice. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw. It's Carr. That's Carr. It's Lindsey. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Using his legs. It's Lindsey. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now the running back's got it again. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. Putting toward the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clay. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Bites through a tackle.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Gators come to the line in a hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. And you're rewarded with a 1st down.
The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Ball's caught by the running back. Touchdown, Gators, as they fight back here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Lindsey. First down and more, he's still running. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch stretch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Weber. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. I don't know why he brought that out. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Clay. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Great start with the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Over the middle, it's Lindsey. The ball is loose. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Grab down the middle. It's Rice. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
To throw, it's Carr. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 25.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what they'll call it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clay. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And there's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Takes the handoff again. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Bringing it out. It's Clay. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Florida offense retakes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tight end makes the grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
42nd down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense and loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The Gators will line up to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So second down after the incompletion. On the run, it's Lindsey. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jackson.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And it's a direct snap. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clay. And he's brought down at the 16. He'd have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass is caught on a comeback route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Now the 40. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
A gain makes it second and medium. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Direct snap to the back. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
Hand off to the right side. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Working clock with the ground game. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Scanning the field. It's Wilcox. Receiver makes the grab. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's Clay. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! Right down after the catch, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff to the single back. He's past the marker and still going. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Fighting Ones.